So following up from Elvis sings hits from his movies Volume 1, obviously we get Elvis sings Burning Love and hits from his movies Volume 2, um, which starts an interesting trend that only lasts 2 albums, but they would pair a recent single that everyone was actually out buying, that was actually a minor hit or a major hit in the case of Burning Love, and they'd use that as the selling point of the album, and then they just fill in with a bunch of movie songs or assortment of random songs, as you'll see on the next album. This one, I actually have quite a bit of a personal, like, sentimental attachment to it. I think this was in like the first 10 or so Elvis LPs that I actually owned. In fact, you can even see, like, I bought it for, I don't know if it'll autofocus, but it's $6.95 that I bought it for. I don't think it's gonna do it. I hate my camera. But but again, this one, they go for all color. Like, you can see, yeah, they're just advertising more Elvis albums, all the other ones in the Camden series. But you know what? Color ain't cheap. And considering that, you got Drek, like these, where they're just not even bothering. I'm almost wondering if maybe I'm giving these albums more credit than they deserve. I've grown soft in my old age. Interestingly, this one also includes a promo for coming in early 1973. Elvis's satellite album Aloha from Hawaii includes many songs never before recorded by Elvis, which was true. There were quite a few songs on there that hadn't been released by Elvis, or that hadn't been recorded in the studio. So I get where they were going with this. I have some sentimental, like, attachment to it, but I also kind of recognize that it's just another ploy. It's just another attempt for them to make some money off of what their more recent hit was, and that's all there really was to it. So, as much as I like this album, and it's like, you look at song choices, it's got Burning Love off the top, and on the flip side, side A or side B starts with It's a Matter of Time. Got Tender Feeling from Kissin' Cousins, Am I Ready from Spin Out, Tonight Is So Right for Love from GI Blues, Guadalajara from Fun in Acapulco, and then on side B, like I said, you got It's a Matter of Time, you got No More from Blue Hawaii, Santa Lucia from Viva Las Vegas, We'll Be Together from Girls, 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 and I Love Only One Girl from Double Trouble. There's really not a consistency there, other than, yep, they sure were songs, and you couldn't even really argue that these are hits from his movie, because they're not hits. Am I Ready was not a hit from Spin Out. I Love Only One Girl from Double Trouble, definitely not a hit. So yeah, unfortunately this one's not as good. And I understand, if you leave one out, you really can't leave the other one out, even though, like, that's the first place. This is the first place that Burning Love and It's Just a Matter of Time appeared on an LP. So that would have maybe justified including it in the RCA Albums box set collection. But I can understand why they didn't, because all the other songs are from movie soundtracks. So there's really not a reason. I think they just tacked those onto the Fool album, which is, that's fine. So, but that's Burning Love and Hits from His Movies Volume 2.